What's up, guys? It's your boy Lala the Clown. I'm going to need you guys to retweet this to your friends and family because I'm going to show you how I have been prepared for something really bad. As you guys know, in previous videos, and previous things, I've also talked about my bug out bag, and I've told you guys what I've done. This is before this whole incident occurred. So if you guys can retweet this to your loved ones, maybe they can get an idea of what they can do to help survive if something does get even worse. If we do go into some kind of lockdown, whatever the case may be, it's always good to be prepared. As you guys know, I'm ex-military and I like to be prepared for things, and I've been getting ready and being prepared for quite a while, and I want to show you guys what I have here in the studio, what I have gotten prepared and what I've had prepared for quite a while. And so hopefully that you guys can share this with people and then it might help them. Please ignore my giant suit of armor back there. He's a fun guy, but you know, he doesn't get in the videos too much. We're going to start with everyone's big thing is food. Food is very important during these times, and people freak out about it, okay? You don't have to buy at the store, okay? There's no need to buy up the entire store to survive, okay? You're going to most likely be fine. So don't do this crazy shopping that people are doing. People are buying everything off the shelves like this is their last meal. Look, if you just prepare for things beforehand, you won't be running to the store or touching things that have been touched by people that are not feeling good or things like that. You're not putting yourself at risk if you already have what you need. Back here's my bug out bag. There it is in all of its glory of stuff. It's a big old bag. There's a sleep system in it and everything else, a tent, and it does have room in the bottom. That's why it's slumped over weird. It's got room in the bottom for food and supplies. So it's definitely a good bag, but this is my upgraded version. If you guys want to see my bug out bag and a breakdown of a lot of things that were in my original bug out bag, I have a new one now, but in the original bug out bag, if you guys want to see what that is, go through my Twitter. I have all the photos attached to my Twitter of all the things that I think you could use in a bug out bag to just get out and survive. Down here we have because I'm military, I of course have to have a bunch of MREs, probably too many. On the left hand side I have like giant cans of beans, corn, things like that. I got some cooking oil, stuff like that. I've had a bunch of pasta for a while, cheap pasta, nothing too special. Cheap pasta, stuff like that, you know. A little bit of salt, got some chicken broth, I got some oats, I got some Idaho potatoes, which are powdered. Of course, we have the ramen, which is everyone's favorite. Good luck finding ramen now, by the way. Next thing, we got, some basic big bags of noodles, some more ramen. I also have these sauces. These sauces are actually really good. They have good nutrition in them. Coconut oil is great for your skin. It's also good to cook with on a fly. More chicken broth. We got some canned soups, things like that. Ziploc bags for what we don't eat. We got a little liquor up top, just in case. You got to have some backup liquor. Also, I have a bunch of empty bottles from old liquor all at the top. Those glass bottles they have a purpose. They have a couple purposes. I save the bottles because they can hold water. Okay, I can fill those up with water, hold water if there's going to be an issue. Okay, they also can be used for fuel because they're glass, so I can put fuel in them if I need to put fuel in them. I'm not saying it's the best idea. I'm just saying in a really bad situation, if I need to use a bottle and put some fuel in it, I can, or use a bottle, put oil in it, I can, or water. Glass bottles work really well for that. And then of course we have the rice. Now these big old bags of rice I hauled up from my basement and put up here to show you guys. But the rice, these are 50-pound bags of rice, okay? They don't cost much, but basically a pound of rice, you could eat a pound of rice a day. Each one of these bags for one person is about 40 days worth of food. That's if you're going around 1,600 calories, but that's only rice. The next thing I have is my nutrition, which is, vitamin C crystals, and those little supplement bags have all vitamins. That's a whole bunch down there of all different kinds, but that is like months and months worth of vitamins and minerals, which is something people don't think about. You're gonna want to have vitamins and minerals during your, whatever it is. A big bag of sugar. As you guys know, I know how to bake and cook. Big old bag of sugar is very helpful if you're baking bread, stuff like that. I have flour and stuff downstairs, but I'm not gonna haul that up here too. But this is just an idea to give you an idea of what you could stockpile And this for myself is oh my God, so many months of food just in case. But this is just what I got. Now, good luck finding this stuff now, but after this emergency is over, my suggestion is, guys, please have something prepared. There's some people that actually do need food now that aren't going to be able to get it while somebody's hoarding 500 pounds of toilet paper for some reason, okay? You don't need 500 pounds of toilet paper. I'm going to tell you guys right now, save your money. In a bad situation, are you really going to be worried about toilet paper? Or are you going to be worried about where your food is, where your water is? Next thing, water. What are you going to do if water stops? I have 100 gallons stored in my basement. It's fresh water. It runs through a piping system, and so it is always filled, okay? And it is circulated through my regular house. But if water shuts off and I turn off the water, or whatever the case may be, I still have 100 gallons of water in my basement ready for me to use. But if you do have 100, even a 100-gallon tub or whatever it is, if you have to fill up your bathtub, if you know that the water is going to be shut off, whatever the case may be, do whatever you have to, because water is going to be the most important. And you'll be praying for rain if you don't have any. And I know there's a lot of people out there who are not anti-gun, and that's fine. You don't have to be down with guns, and that's okay. But you might want one if things get real bad and people go crazy and they think you have food, or they know you have food, and they know you have water, and they don't have it. Look what people are doing in stores right now. You think they're not going to do that anywhere else? People are fighting over toilet paper. Literally fist fighting over toilet paper. Wait till food is low or water is low. People will do a lot more. Just think about that. If people are willing to beat the crap out of each other over some toilet paper, and you might have water or food and they don't, you don't think they're going to kick in your door? I'm just being real with everyone. So if you don't believe in guns, that's fine. Have some kind of defense. All right. Now we're going to talk about defending yourself. Alternatives. If you don't like firearms, that's fine. You're going to need something. Could be a kitchen knife, could be something else. My suggestion is, if you're not very combat oriented, if you're not really a fighter, I suggest a blunt instrument, because blunt instruments tend to still do good damage without hurting yourself so much. For example, if you have a knife, you don't know what you're doing with it, you could cut yourself. Or if you try to run around with a katana, there you go, you could cut yourself. So don't choose a weapon that's going to suit you well. If you decide to go like a movie prop or something like that, well, I mean, you can go with the old Negan. You got the old-fashioned Negan right here, which is a barbed wire baseball bat that you can definitely use. This is made out of polypropylene, so it's an indestructible baseball bat. Important, I guess. And then real barbed wire wrapped around it. Great movie prop. Looks really good. If you want something from a show that's a little more fancy, if you ever seen the Z Nation, if you're also on the zombie apocalypse, you can go for one of these. This is actually a Z Nation baseball bat. If you guys know what that's about, here's the actual bat that you guys can definitely use. Or if you want to be the really cool guy, but look really dumb on the field, I guess you can go for the old school katana. Now this katana is 100 years old, so I don't know if I would actually use this in a zombie or an apocalyptic kind of thing, but worst comes to worst, you could go for a 100-year-old katana of folded steel. This actually weighs more than that baseball bat over there. No joke. It's heavy. Whatever you guys can find, whatever you guys can use, just do whatever you can to be safe out there. If you guys need any help or need any advice or you have any questions, feel free to come by the stream, Lala the Clown on Twitch. And I'd be glad to try to answer any questions I can to try to help people in any situation, no matter what it is. So thank you guys. Love you guys. Be safe out there. Stay inside if you can. And this will hopefully be done. Hopefully this will be done soon. Peace.